Welcome. If everybody sees me on an angle, I must be by Hoover Dam on an angle watching the flow of the water. Everything turns sideways on my computer, and there's a gentleman who asked me a question, what about 432? Why is 432 inside? Well, 432, here's your book. Here's number 10. Here's the circle around the book. I'm holding it with my two hands, 5 and 5. 1 and 5, 1 and 5, my two hands. Between them is me. I am the 10 who makes up the two sides. I keep myself walking with my toes of 5 and 5. When I make 5 and 5, I have a first down. I need 5 more yards to get 5 more yards in order for another 10 first down. No 5 without 10, without 3. How do you have 3? You have the I position with the man at the quarterback, and you're ready for the aerial assault. Everything that this gentleman has mentioned in his life has come true in my heart. George Carlin. This is your 1 and 5. This is your middle C. 1 and 5, middle C. The running of the discs, the running of the bulls, your nose, the way it blows out like a horn. I'm trying to find something in here. Here's your middle C. Here's your 2 fingers. Here's your middle C, and these 2 fingers are the support. See the way this one is longer? These are the support. This turns. Based on these 2 fingers, there's some other connection that comes together. Here's your hole in between. I'm not sure which way to go with this, but Hoover Dam is one of your 1-5s. Here's the 7th gate. You see the number 7? See the number 7? 7 up, 7 down. Those 2 circles are the passages between the 2 that lead to the extension of the world beyond. It comes from one world, divides into 2 worlds. Then you have the division of your eye, or the bow tie, over here. And the bow tie over here, because it's upside down. Have you ever seen Jack before? Now, I don't know where this isn't jacked other than in my phone right now. I have to set up better than this. The 1, 3, and 5. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you this. Can't see it, eh? I wish you can see it. I have designed something that is now on the internet all over the place. The 88 keys of the piano times 5 make your 440 hertz, okay? Now, the reason it hurts at 440 is because when you make 440, in order to get there, you needed 10, 20, 30, you needed 80, you needed 10, which would make 50, you needed 20, which would make 100, you needed 80, 88 makes 440. 88 keys on the piano, 440, 432, because 430 is nothing. There is nothing on O. It's 4, then it's 3, then it's 2. 3 is the holder of 2 and 4. Does it matter which ones you stick out? When the bullhorns are coming at you, does it matter which one comes up your ass? No, it doesn't. When you add 1 to 5, it equals 15. But when you start at 10, your 1 to 5 is 15, but your 10 will bring you up even higher. Your 10 to 15 will be 5 areas of 10, which will be 50. Plus 15 will equal 65. Now add A, B, C, D, E, which is 15. F, G, H, I, J totals 40. Your 15 and 25 now equal 40, which is the egg, O, and the Y saying yo. Have you ever played craps when they say yo, Alev? Well, that's my student. All the numbers come together. 432 in the piano is because it's on the inside of the house. It's a circle. It's your egg, the yellow in the egg inside the white. It came out of the shell, 1 and 5. The top and the bottom of the point of the shell is actually like playing pool. Why? Because in pool, underneath 10, you have 1 and 9 creating the 10, and you are the 2 and 10 of the Venus world, coming into this world in blue with a white mark and dots on you with the blue, with the stripe, with the stripe that goes around the ball. What color is the stripe of the pool ball? When you go 432, it's because you're in jail. 432 comes up in the piano more than once, and 18 Resh comes up more than once, and that's the shuttle number for today, or for the 18th. Whatever that shuttle marks, right now in my mind, it's marking the last shuttle forever and ever and ever and ever forever again. This is the last shuttle, the forever shuttle, the ending shuttle of the last line of all the shuttles, of all the explorers that ever went into your mind. Why is it the last one? Because when you play on certain games, go to go in Monopoly is 40 plus 1. 41 is when you jump from Rubik's Cube in the center, which is 14 down. 1 and 4 is 5. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is the 9. 4, 3, and 2 is your 9. It's your birth. You come into this world inside a shell, and you leave this world inside a box, which is inside a shell. Shell stations all support the clam. The clam, the calamity, the disease of clams. Pearls found in clams. What clams do, what you find in a clam, is you don't find the shrimp, but you find the petong, the pet tongue that helps you talk like a snake, that whizzes you on by telling everybody what you feel like telling everybody. The tongue doesn't know. You're the operator of the tongue. Keep your tongue twisted and tongue tied. We can talk about anything in this world. Anything will always get a number because it has a word. Christa Berg in the Spanish train, I can decode that, but I'll decode it in the way I see it. And you'll decode it in the way you see it, but all in all, when it comes back to numbers, the numbers will be all the same. Spanish train, the ferryman who was fair. Ferrari, the man who went quick. I'm just jumping a little bit all over the place. We jumped around do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. 46, 917, 22, 7749. This here says 16. Why does this say 16? Because 2 and 5 is a duplication. 3 and 4 is a duplication, and 3 and 4 does not have the letter U in it, so when you're going to make something out of it, you're not going to use the letter U, or you will use the letter U to explain what the difference is between 3 and 4. There's no letter U in the planets of Earth and Mars. There's just so much. It's so incredible. It's so fantastic. It's so great. But when you're stumbled with book and books all over the place and writing, and when I go out of order, boy, my mind is in order, but the books are all out of order, and how do I find which one next am I going to? Do you see this one over here? The 88 of the piano. The 8 is all the circles and all the passages. 0 on this side, 0 on this side, you're in the center. You're not a circle. You're the bird. Here's your 2 eyes of the bird. Here's your little tiny nostrils for the nose. You got your pink at the point, and you know what you're ready to say? Your point is into action. The other thing are the wings. This is Aleph. The Aleph letter, because the Aleph shows 2 different designs. One on the Hebrew book, 1 design, but the calculator and the phone show 2 more designs. 1, 5, and 9 is 15. Why can I count them? Because you can draw a line from corner to corner, splitting and covering both sides. Split and cover, split and cover. I'd like to show you the... Oh boy! Oh my God! Now, I'm holding my computer in one hand, and the other hand is let go. It's almost like telling me what's going to happen in the world right now. For everything that will happen to me this week, I will know and see something else that is going on in this world. Hoover Dam, Yosemite Park, what's going up in the sky and what's coming out of the sky. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Let's end this on 432 the right way, okay? Because 432, when you're using your fingers, this is 2, this is 2, this is 4. So 4, 3, and 2. I can't lift my 3rd finger this is the way it lifts. My other third finger, this is it. I'm trying to find the camera. This is all my finger lifts. If I don't lift these other two, the third finger does not lift up. But for me, it's a little different. I broke them all off. All my fingers have been broken, so it's a little difference of a story. So what we're going to do now is play the dice game. We're going to go 4-3-2. Now, really, we don't want to go 4-3-2 because I don't have enough dice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 4-3-4, and then I'm going to go 3-4-3. Wow, if I go 3 for 3, batter comes up in the first inning. I go 3 for 3. What happens to the rest of the lineup in the baseball game? We now had 27 outs, but I wasn't out at all. So we'll now have 27 outs. 30 will come to the plate. Unless I'm doubled up at second, 30 will come to the plate. If I am doubled up, we'll be just like the dice. It's a double play. The triple play is harder because the center has to have two centers. The first center to throw it to the second center, who throws it to the third center, who makes the last out. Or the first guy who stands in the center position to catch the ball. So we're going to have 4-3-4 and 3-4-3. Now we're going to have to do it a certain way, and I'm going to explain to you the ways. Okay? 3-4-3, 4-3-4-3. Okay? Now, here is the way I did it. Can you see this way? Now you see the way the angle of the 3. I have to hold on. I have to get this thing up again. I need at least 1 hand 3. Okay. Now we got it. Here's 3-4-3. Why is it this way? Because you see this 3 over here, it's on the angle. This 3 over here is on the angle. It's got to close the angle, joining the 4 over to the 4, joining to the 3. Now when we hold it to the other side of 3-4-3, we also have 3-4-3. The same 4? No. Instead of having the 3 up, it's the 3 down. All 3s bring to center the dot. We have no dot on this corner. That means, you see the way this 3 goes on the inside? See the way this 3 goes on the inside? See, they go right inside the 3 over here. Only this 3 picks up the corner. But this 3 on the other side does not pick up the corner. Now if I switch them around, I now have them pointing inside, where we have the upper world, the upper wings, and then we have the lower. Where, again, this side connects with this side from the upper side here to the upper side here. These 3 don't connect, and these 3 don't connect. So we're disconnecting, we're connecting, and I'm not explaining it fully because this is the first time I've ever done this. This side is 6, 5, and 2. 6 times 5 is 30 creation, times 2 is the 60 seconds on the clock, plus 13 is 73. That is the total angle of 3 and 4 is 7 and 3. 3 by 7 is 21, and 10 is 31. 31 is the one spirit of creation and is on the 3 dice. Now, if we hold it this way, we have 6, 1, and 2. 1, 6, and 2 is 7. 1 and 2 is the one spirit of 3 fits inside of 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 9 is 21. This will be the top base of Rubik's Cube. Like I said, it's the first time I'm doing this. I've never done this before. 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7. 7, 3. 11, 7. So we basically have the crap table, and we're sort of building. Now what do we want to do? We want to see the outside. 11. If we have the outside of 11, then we'll have the inside of 3. 3, 8, make sure 11, this is part of Hoover Dam. Now, I was all over the place with this because I didn't sit down to study it at all, but it has to do with the crap table. We play craps, we play roulette, we play blackjack, we play all the games at the casinos will always tell you about something. Why? Because it's all in the cards, it's all in the dice. They've set them up as rules, regulation, and odds. So for this in regulation, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, I want to thank you for watching this video.